Here's a message for Bill O'Reilly. O'Reilly, if one of your swinish helpers are listening, I know, never mind. These little two-bit right-wing bloggers who can't get a real job or had a real job and got their asses fired, they will let O'Reilly know what I'm about to say. Bill, it's time to crank it up again. There is a replacement for Dr. George Tiller, the one that you ordered murdered. Yeah, there's a replacement for her. Crank it up. Her name is Julie Burkhart. She's an abortion rights advocate who lives in Wichita, Kansas. She's planning to reopen the abortion clinic that occupied the same space for decades. Miss Burkhart was a colleague and close friend, according to the New York Times, of Dr. George Tiller, the clinic's proprietor, who was fatally shot in church. You right-wing sons of bitches, I swear. By an anti-abortion advocate in 2009, and whom abortion opponents viewed as enemy number one, in part because he performed late-term abortions. Now, did he do it because, a person was pregnant and just said, I don't think I'll go through with it? No. These were medically necessary late-term abortions, but never mind that. So Bill O'Reilly on the Fox News channel ordered this guy killed. And he did it in a way that nobody could say, except me, that O'Reilly ordered Dr. George Tiller to be killed. How many times did O'Reilly refer to him as Tiller the Killer? Over and over and over again. How many times? Until finally, the right nutball, it finally penetrated, and O'Reilly knows exactly what he's doing. He knew that eventually he would hit some soft-brained son of a bitch who would actually pick up a gun and go kill this guy. In church, O'Reilly. In church. Oh, well. That was 4 years ago. Did a lot of Rupert Murdoch terror broadcast organization news cycles since then, so it doesn't even count anymore, right, O'Reilly? But it's time for you to go to work on her. Her name is Julie Burkhart, O'Reilly. Go, dude! Come on! She's going to open it up! According to the New York Times, abortion opponents have vowed to keep this clinic closed. Already they have filed complaints with the city accusing Ms. Burkhart of renovating the clinic without proper permits. Oh, that's really a cool tactic, huh? And also, they've collected around 14,000 signatures in opposition to her plan. I would check every one of those signatures, by the way. They have asked Wichita officials to change zoning rules to prohibit the clinic from operating in its current location. Oh, and they have prayed. They have prayed to the great sky spook. If Burkhart is successful, they say, they will resume these religious freaks. They will resume the endless protests that were a staple of the Tiller era, when they accosted and belittled and screamed at everyone who stepped in and out of the clinic, including the pizza delivery boy. Man, girl, woman, whoever it was. Yeah, they screamed at them. You're taking pizzas into a murder hole. And Bill O'Reilly on Fox says we should kill the son of a bitch, so we will eventually. We'll do it, Bill. Well, come on, O'Reilly, crank it up, dude. Come on, they're going to reopen. David Gittridge, the development director for Kansans for Life, said, quote, in reality, I'd like them to be closed forever and ever, amen. That's what he said. We don't want to be known as a community where you go to get your babies killed. Where you go to get your babies killed. Somebody ought to tell this freak that the one of the largest Catholic hospital chains in the country says it's not really a person, it's a fetus. Oh, never mind. Anyway, this kind of verbal garbage apparently doesn't faze Miss Burkhart. According to the Times, she's an articulate, laid-back 46-year-old with deep red hair. She says, I'm not going to be intimidated out of what I feel passionate about. Okay. Now, opponents have picketed outside her house. They've walked around distributing handbills with her picture that lists her home address And they've labeled her an abortion homicide promoter. Miss Burkhart, her cowboy boots clopping loudly as she walked through the clinic, according to the New York Times, said, quote, "We can't let fear rule our lives," end quote. Now, her plan is to perform abortions only within the first 14 weeks of pregnancy. And keep in mind, up to 20 weeks, it's perfectly legal, according to, the Supreme Court? She hopes to have 2 doctors regularly fly into town to perform the procedures and to have another physician work full-time at the clinic on other women's health issues. Now, the governor of Kansas is this psychotic bastard Sam Brownback. He signed into law a bill that limited abortion coverage in health care plans, placed stringent logistical restrictions on abortion clinics, for instance, mandating the size of surgical and equipment rooms, required doctors to obtain admitting privileges at a local hospital, be present when women take abortion medication, and also required minors to have the consent of both parents before terminating a pregnancy. Some of the provisions are being delayed while they're being challenged in court. But local abortion opponents have vowed they're going to stop Ms. Burkhart. Well, what you folks need to do is to let Bill O'Reilly know what's going on out there in Wichita. Come on, O'Reilly, you prevaricating piece of human dreck. Come on, and then you can start in on Ms. Burkhart. Bill O'Reilly, another in this entire stable of right-wing bastards on right-wing media who promote the murder of other people in order to satisfy their own bloodlust. Right, Bill?
Head over feet, and don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it.
You're listening to 960 KNEW and online at 960KNEW.com.